Hello everyone, welcome to Gautham Digital Learning. My name is Musab and I'm here again with you with one more topic. In today's class, we are going to see what exactly is Sudo and how you can turn a normal user into a complete administrator. Very often people ask this question in interviews that how can you make a normal user administrator in Linux? The answer is Sudo. Sudo stands for superuser do or substitute user do as the way you look at it. Now, this picture actually explains us the role and the power of Sudo. The guy sitting on the couch is asking, make me a sandwich. And what the other fellow says? What? Make it yourself. But then he says the same thing with sudo power. And you see the other fellow says, okay, I'll make it. So you understand over here that when a normal user tries to run some administrative task, it is not going to work out because a normal user does not have power to do some important task like installing software, making change in the networking, adding more user, dealing with LVM, dealing with partition. None of these activities a normal user can do. So a normal user requires some power. Either you give root password to everyone and have a risk. Just imagine that you are working in an organization and everyone is a boss. Everyone has a power. So one will do one thing, other will do other thing, and you will have lots of problems. Same like that, in a system, if I give root password to everyone, I will not have control over them and my security will be blasted out. To prevent that, we don't give root password to everyone. If we don't give root password to everyone, how they can do admin things? The answer again is sudo. There is a file called etc sudoers. This file contains the rules related to sudo. So if you want a user to have admin power, you can simply go to etc sudoer, make a rule, and your user is going to get root credentials, root powers. He will be able to do all admin things without knowing the root power. Now, how can I go to etc sudoers and edit it? The best way is to use the command vi sudo. Vi sudo will carefully allow you to edit the file. And if you do any mistake while quitting the file, it will stop you and it will tell you that, hey, so and so line number, you have done a mistake. Now you need to go back and correct it, which a normal editor cannot do. If you directly edit it and make a mistake, the mistake will remain always as a mistake. And I'm sure you don't want that mistakes to be there. So in that case, we prefer using vi sudo. Now, let me show you something that how I can make a user as an administrator. See, in my system, I have a user called Musab. Now, this user, I want to grant root access or admin access. So I'll go to vi sudo. Now this file is crafted so beautifully, you don't need an instructor even. If you read this file carefully, you will be able to do so many things on your own. You don't need any administrator at all to help you with that. Here we are going to do our most favorite activity, copy and paste. So simple, isn't it? Now you see it has so many things, like the line says sudoers allows particular user to run various commands as the root user without needing the root password. How wonderful is that? Now let's go to the bottom of the file by pressing Shift G. Shift G is going to take me to the end of the file. Now here you see there is a rule, allow root to run any command anywhere. So root user from all terminals can run all commands. See, whenever you log in as a user, you will be given one terminal. Linux is a multi-user platform. That means many users can connect to Linux operating system and they can work at the same time. Now suppose I'm working and one of my friends is also working with me. I cannot see his screen and he cannot see my screen. That's why the terminals are used. So here we cannot control the terminals. So what we do, we simply say which user can run what command. So I'll just make my user the same as root. So come to the line, root users line, copy this line by YY, paste it below P. Now remove the name root and put the name of your user, which is Musab. Now Musab from all terminals can do all the tasks. Simply save and quit. Now you log in as Musab user, and here you try to do some activities. Like I'll say fdisk-l. It says permission denied. Remember that picture? Make me a sandwich. What? Do it yourself. Now same command, I'm going to say sudo fdisk-l. For the very first time when you are using sudo, it asks you some courtesy. It says respect the privacy of others, think before you type, and a very famous dialogue: with great responsibility, with great power comes great responsibility. Now it also asking you to repeat your password to confirm that you are the same user. It's a security, so let me type my password once again. And you see the command that I was not able to run directly, now I'm able to do. I can deal with disk, I can deal with any other command in the system, be it sudo, fdisk, parted, route, or any command, whatever you want. Now same way, suppose I have multiple users, and these multiple users I wanted to make as admin. How can I make many users as an admin? Say in that case, you can use a group. Make a group, add members into that group, and make the group as an administrator. See, by default, in our Linux environment, there is a group called wheel. Wheel group is a default admin group. So if you add members into wheel group, they'll become administrator. And if you remove the members from the wheel group, they'll be back to ordinary user. So if I take you into vi sudo, see here we have user root. Just below it, it says allows people in group wheel to run all commands. Group name start with percentile symbol. Suppose you have a group called git grp. So if you want to use that group, you have to say percentile git grp, all and all. See, already I have wheel group. I want to make use of it. I want to add people into wheel group, and I want that person should have admin rights. Let's see the power of wheel group. Will it allow us or not? See, first of all, I'm going to add a member called u2 in the group called wheel. Now, as soon as you add the member into wheel group, I think I haven't set the password for u2. Let me quickly set the password. Now, u2 is a member of a group called wheel. Now, as a result of which, when I log in as u2, when I give the password, same repetitions will try. I'll say directly fdisk-l, it says permission denied. But the same thing if I say sudo fdisk-l, and you see first time it gives us the lecture and asks for the password. Give the password and that's it. Now you are converted into root user. So every time you wanted to run any important task as a normal user, you can use sudo rather than going with root passwords. In fact, you can completely turn yourself into root by using the command sudo su-. Now you become root. Directly, you can run whatever command you want. So this is the way, guys, how sudo works. It gives a normal user power to do administrative tasks. Now there are so many things inside it. You can restrict the user till 2-3 commands, or you can give all command and restrict few commands. So many things are there that we can learn going forward in our regular classes. Thank you very much, guys, for your time, for watching this video, and we'll hope to see you again in the next video.